Don't have the part with me lighting the cigarette in there.
We're at Enharmonic Studios. It is Sunday, May 9th.
And we're actually recording our first single in a real studio as a band, like beginning with a live off the floor take and doing punch-ins. Like, this is our first real deal.
In the recording aspect, we're actually here to do something, to record something is new, to say the least. Awesome, fun. Mr. Eric Madrid. Love this man. This man has been a part of my life for a very long time.
Nate and I go way back. I was running sound at Murray Street Darts, and his mom, and the owner there at the time were friends, and they knew I gave guitar lessons, so they sent him over here. It's funny because Nate's influenced my life ridiculously, and vice versa, I think. Like, he's taken stuff I showed him 10, 12 years ago, and he's run with it. Okay, there's a little rotary chorus on it. That's tone. That's tone.
Gotta say, I don't think if I'd never met Eric, I don't think I would have taken the path that I did, being this path. I don't think we'd be here today if I didn't take lessons with Eric when I was a kid.
There are moments when the student surpasses the master, and it's so nice to see, because you only teach a little bit of something, and then the people that really had the spark, they take it to a whole new level. That's really what Nate's done. I'm glad he's found you guys, because having like-minded people in a band together is hard to find. You're in a relationship with 4 or 5 other guys and their wives and their families, and it's a great tribe to find.
Somewhere in Colorado Springs at a predestined location I do not know the coordinates to, for you threw a sack over my head and drugged me here.
And what are we doing?
Well, much like Tootie from the Gorillaz, you put me in front of a microphone, held a gun to my head, and said, "Sing." So the lyrics are about if you've ever felt like you were on the outside of your clique, you felt like you never belonged, felt like none of your friends really liked you.
In some form, by someone or something or some group of individuals, you're being shunned.
I almost feel like the Outcast Me is saying, go ahead and do it. Because if that's what I am to you, then you're nothing to me.
It's a song that me and Jeremy collaborated on as far as lyrics and melodies. I would say that I wrote most of the lyrics, Jeremy handled most of the melodies and the rhythms. From my point of view, I guess I was just writing it about the way that our culture likes to divide people up and cast people out, no pun intended, just for being who they are and not subscribing to a certain group or subculture when they're just trying to be themselves.
Essentially, to me, it's the only response to being a black sheep. That's how I see it. It's an escape. It's about escaping a hellhole,
A lot of the lyrics are about personal experience, being pushed to the sidelines while everyone else was having a good time. And then just like a couple of those like over each other.
When we were writing the instrumentation for this song, it was actually back before we even did the first album, and it was on our first demo.
I'm so glad that the song evolved to what it is today versus what it is on YouTube, the demo version of this. God, that was so basic.
I think we've made something kind of cool. I can't place a genre on it.
It's a lot more of a rock song, like a heavy rock song, compared to a lot of other things that we did on the last record. And it feels good to sometimes branch out and go in different directions with our music. And this song is a really good example of how we're trying to do that, and just where we're trying to take the music on the next record and in the future.
We're recording our single for our next LP.
That was probably the worst take of that song that we've ever done.
You guys came in prepared, organized, focused, and goal-orientated. You already knew what you wanted to do. You had your idea of how to actuate it, and it made this whole process. Because coming in to do one song in 2 days is just fast. It's super fast. You gotta commit, you have to act quickly, you have to prep. So there's a lot that goes into it. You know, staying on budget, staying on time, staying on task, as well as like having fun. You guys nailed it on the third take. I was pretty impressed.
Dude, seriously, we rocked out instruments first fucking day. They were done.
It took a few goes around, right? I'm actually surprised we nailed it on the third one. It was first two were a little iffy, and even the third one, listening back on it, it drags compared to the demo, but it feels. It felt so good. The energy was put into a recording of ours for once. We couldn't really do that on the first album. We tried, but we didn't have the knowledge, know-how, or the means to really capture the energy, so it became too processed. This feels like a song with energy for the first time in a recorded situation for us.
Damn good one. You guys want to listen to that? Yeah, that might have been money.
I'm excited. I'm excited for all of you to hear it.
It's gonna be a fucking banger, I'll tell you what.
Fuck yeah, we're gonna be playing live.
Right now, we in the stew right now. This is pretty cool.
I love my bandmates like they're my brothers. We've experienced a new trial, and honestly, I don't know, to me it feels like kind of past the flying colors.
Final
What's that
thoughts?
song?
Huh?
Final thoughts. I want to figure out how to get this shit to work. Oh, I think I got it.